Hi everyone, thanks for watching. So the rain has finally let out after 3 days, and it's been such a challenge trying to get out into the yard and do stuff. I have so many things that are overdue, and nothing has happened in the last almost like week and a half because it's just been raining, it's been cold, and unfortunately my work schedule has gotten like just out of control where I'm pretty much gone during daylight hours, and so by the time I come back there's just no way I can do anything in the yard because it's dark, or try and take videos, and my assistant, my videographer, also known as Karthik, is working, and so our schedules have just been such a mess. But anyway, enough with the ranting. Today I want to like just take a moment. It has stopped raining for like 5 minutes, so I just came running out here to see what's happening in the yard and to just. I had some seeds that I needed to pick up, so I was gonna do that, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. So let's go see what's happening. All you need really is just some sort of a container to collect your plant seeds in, and of course a cutter. Make sure that you do sterilize it. Mine looks super rusty, but yeah, it gets cleaned pretty often. It's just been left out in the rain, and it's started to look like that. Yeah, rain does that to things. So, yeah, everything over here is looking good. My hydrangeas are starting to change color. Got some more over here that are just still need to be put in the ground. I'm still deciding what to do with those. Have a bunch of mums and ornamental kales that are doing really well. And these little petunias, super cute. They look super soggy right now because it's just been raining non-stop. It's been crazy. Can't believe it rained this heavily and for this long. But yeah, today what I really want to do is collect some of the seeds that I've been meaning to get over the last few weeks. I've been watching these plants and I've been trying to get the seeds out, but they didn't look ripe enough. Today they look like they're good to go. So the first one I'm going to start with is this Allium Millennium. This is what let me just show you this. So this is what the flowers look like back in the summer. They're super cute. They look kind of psychedelic and like, I don't know, otherworldly. They're super cute. They actually come from an onion family. And so if you walk by here, you kind of get this smell, the scent of like chives or onions. It's got that like, it's got it in the air. So anyway, if you look at these flowers, they're all dried up. Well, I guess now they're wet, but they're dry in that they've produced seeds. The flowers itself are gone, and these are pretty good to propagate if you can just collect them in time. And it's kind of why I didn't deadhead these plants, because I know that they're going to produce flowers and then seeds. So all you have to do is get your little scissors, pruners, and give it a cut. And that's it. Just collect these, as many as you'd like, and then just put them over there. I'm going to do that to all of these. They're all gone. Don't think I even... There we go. These are going to need some real drying over the next few days because they're super soggy. Like, look at that. But I think they have a lot of viable seeds, and these plants kind of produce a bulb, so they divide in that way, but they also are seed producers. So we can try, at least I'm going to try and get some plants out of the seeds, see what happens with that. Okay, so that's one. Oh, I left a few over here. There's a few over here too. All right, so that's my collection of Allium Millennium seeds. I'm gonna put this over here for a second. Come back for that. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, the other thing that I really needed to get are my sunflowers. A lot of them have like tipped over during this rainy, stormy weather and are overdue for some collecting. like that guy over there. This sunflower was, I don't know, like over, it felt like it was 10 feet tall, super tall. And it's one of those it's like a double colored, one of the fancier types of sunflowers. Super pretty. It was like a branching one, so it also produced a ton of flowers. This poor thing has like fallen over completely. Oh, it's hard to tell if you look at it like this. Oh, it's kind of dark. But yeah, these are the flowers, and I think they're due for, well, I don't know if they're due for picking, but I'm going to have to like cut this down because it's completely fallen over. So just give it a good cut, and then I'll come back for this guy. There's this one flower that was huge. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So this is about what it should look like for a sunflower before they're ready to pick. All the flowers should have fallen off, kind of like this. They're just gonna like drop off, and the head is on the backside. It's kind of starting to bend backwards, like that, and then it starts to change color. It goes a little yellow and then a little brown. It might be just a tad bit early, but I think it should be fine. And this bit just kind of falls off. Like if you do this, if you just shake it off a little bit. Yeah, these are great. So if you look in there, there's a bunch of seeds that are super viable. So this one's gonna go with me. And I'll show you how to take these seeds out. It's pretty easy. And I don't think I'm gonna eat them. I'm just gonna dry them and then try and use them again for next summer or next spring. The same with these guys. Another one that's kind of tipped over. Same situation. All these petals have fallen off. So it's a good time to take these and just get them off their stems, because it's good to go, I think. Yeah, this one too. If you look at that, you see all those seeds that have formed on the inside. It's great. Awesome. So this one goes with me too. Give it a cut. There you go. I'm gonna have to take these sunflower plants off at some point. Take this guy too. I have this really pretty one. I don't know if it's gonna propagate well in terms of seeds, but it's a double sunflower. It's super pretty. Look at that. Such a gorgeous flower. But I don't know what the seed situation is with this one. It looks pretty viable still, like in terms of just the flower itself. So yes, all my other plants over here are doing pretty great. My little scarecrow man and scarecrow woman have moved here temporarily because I have Halloween decorations up by the gate. All my peonies are doing well. I have a ton of lavender in the back. Yeah, my peonies are starting to put out little eyes, so I think they're going to be sprouting or doing something this spring. Let's see what happens. Got some carrots and some beets in the back. I have some lilac. Now I think lilac is a biennial because it's starting to produce these buds, it looks like. Yeah, I don't know. They might just flower once before winter hits. Then my strawberries are doing pretty well. Peas, these peas need to go. Just gonna let them do their thing and dry up, but they are done. I think the season's over. My sweet potatoes are doing okay. I have some ginger growing here. I see some little shoots coming out over here and here. I'm just gonna let them do their thing. They're definitely not ready. All these cosmos I had, they're not cosmos, sorry. My Supertunia vistas. Look at that. They're all like starting to look super dead. They're all gonna have to get pulled out of the ground. They did well while they lasted, but I think it's time. So I'm gonna get this sunflower out of the way. Got got some more seeds over here. It's gonna be great. Add that to my pile. Big pile of sunflowers. It's easier to do that than to have to haul them around. Alright, let's see what's going on in the back. My poor doggies have also been stuck in the house. They've been so upset. Khan just would rather run around in the rain. Snowy, on the other hand, doesn't like being out in the rain, so she didn't mind it as much. But yeah, Khan was starting to look super depressed over the last few days. Couldn't even go to the dog park or anything. Alright, so there's more sunflowers. See what's happening with that. But before I get there, I wanted to see what was happening here. So we planted some hydrangeas this summer. And these are like the limelights, the big limelights that are gonna hopefully get really big. Of course, they're still young, so they look a little dead right now. Hopefully they're gonna come back with vigor next summer. This one has a flower, so you can see they're like the panicle hydrangeas. Beautiful. Yeah, this one's got a couple of flowers. But yeah, I look forward to seeing this plant grow. It's gonna be exciting. But over here, I have a couple of things. So I have goldenrods. This one's kind of fallen over. I still need to plant it. But here we go. So yes, goldenrods also produce seeds. I don't know that they're viable yet though. If you look at these, they don't look like they're ready to be picked. They do get really dry before. Maybe these? I don't know. I don't think they're quite ready yet, so I'm just gonna leave them there. But the goldenrods are another one that I had plans of collecting because they're easy to propagate in the summer. Oh, hi there, Snowy. What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Let's see what else I have here. Everything got really wet, so I have like meteor shower, verbena. These guys are just, the seeds are not, I don't know. I might wait for this to dry up. I might collect it and see what happens. So I'm gonna get a couple of these guys. I don't know if you can see them. I'm trying to focus this. This is verbena meteor shower. So I might just grab a couple, see what happens, but I think what I'm really gonna have to collect are those sunflowers. So it seems like the doubles are the ones that come in later, because all of those are the ones that are blooming right now, and they look pretty happy. They don't look like they're ready to be collected yet. So pretty, look at that. So pretty. I saw a little ladybug sitting on one of these the other day. It's adorable. But this guy, this is a double. This is a double, it's fallen over, and I think it's ready. It's definitely ready to be collected. So I'm gonna do that. At least one of the flowers. This guy's gonna go with me. Sorry. It's hard doing this with two hands only. I'm gonna need more than two hands, that would be great. And then this guy also is in collect mode. It's done. It's kind of weighing down the plant. A lot of these are just kind of hanging to the side. So this guy can go with me, as can this fellow, which seems to be attached to the bird feeder. Woo! There. It's like I can stand straight again. Yes! And this is another variety that I got. It was kind of had these pale, pinkish, pink and white, or I guess pink and cream petals. Another variation of sunflower. Try that. Get that guy. This one looks good. This one looks pretty viable too. As So there's this one. I guess I'm getting more sunflowers than anything else, sorry. Yeah. Man, I can't believe it stopped raining. Looks like it's gonna start raining again soon though. Just enough time for me to do my collections. But no, these flowers don't look like they're ready for anything just yet. Maybe this guy? Yes. This one for sure. Get that. Okay. And that is pretty much what I'm going to work with. I'm going to show you how to take the seeds out of these, or at least there's a little bit of a process involved after collecting the sunflowers before you can actually get the seeds. So I'm going to show you how to do that next. So once you collect your sunflowers, it actually doesn't matter as long as you get them while they're fully ripe. The after part of it doesn't really matter when you do it. You just need to make sure that you sufficiently dry your sunflower heads. So this has been sitting in my kitchen basically in a really cold and sunny spot for about 2 weeks since I took the previous part of this video. And it's just been sitting there and drying up, just like the rest of them. These are the old petals. So you could start by taking all this off. All these things just kind of fall off. You might find some bugs in there, that's fine. Bugs love this stuff. The other thing to be mindful of is you're kind of in competition with the birds. The birds love sunflower seeds, so I did pick up a few. It's not in none of these, but I ended up losing a few of the sunflower seeds because they were like, oh, great, this is food. Anyway, so you'd start by taking off all this stuff. I think it's basically what was holding up the pollen before. Now all that needs to come off. Pretty easy, it just kind of falls off like that. So all of this is not useful. You can toss all of that. But if you look closely, all of these things in here are your sunflower seeds. And if you're gentle enough, all you have to do is kind of rub them or shake them like that, and they start to come out. There you go. Those are your sunflower seeds. And they are actually still a little moist. So don't put these, I made the mistake of putting these in a Ziploc bag. I had collected a few before, and they all got a fungal and rotted, and I had to throw them out. So let them sit out and dry. And you can leave them out for several weeks. I think it's just not recommended to put them in a bag right away. So just go through your sunflower seeds like this, gently have them all fall out into your hand. I actually don't remember what color the sunflower seed is. I'm just going to mix all of my sunflowers. Whatever, they're all going to bloom and rebloom. So yeah, I've got a lot of really fresh ones actually in this one. And it's just the same with all your sunflowers. So just get rid of all this stuff that's sitting on top of your seeds. I think this is actually another variety, because if you look, the seeds look they're of a different color. So same story with this one, and you can start to see the seeds that have formed. The ones on the outer rim are usually the ones that are the most valuable, it seems like. There you go. This one's a little purple and gray. Super cute. Yeah, this is definitely another variety. Yeah, so you just go through this entire head of sunflowers or sunflower seeds, and you're going to get like hundreds of them. I got like maybe 50 seeds of each type of sunflower, and now I have like an endless supply of them. It's kind of cool. It's funny how this works. So if you do it right, you never have to buy sunflower seeds ever again. All right, so just put them in a nice sunny spot, let them dry, and eventually put them in a bag, or maybe like in a paper bag so that they don't accumulate moisture. So that's basically what I did with my sunflower seeds. I have hundreds, well, I won't say hundreds. I have tons of these flower heads that are still outside that I'm going to go collect and start to dry up, and then collect these seeds. So these are done. It's as simple as that. Just let these sit outside for several weeks and then store them in a nice, cool, dry spot. And you can use them again starting the spring or the summer. All right, so that's your sunflowers. The other thing that I collected, if you remember, are the Allium millennium flowers. They were a little wet when I got them the last time, so yeah, they got a lot of drying. And that's what they look like when they're dry. And if you look close enough, those little black spots are your seeds. And they look like, I don't know if you remember me saying this, but they're basically related to the onion family. They smell like onions. And so if you just gently take these out, they actually can fall out. If you shake them well enough, shake them. Look at that. Super easy. So they look like onion seeds. Pretty cool, huh? And I've got like a whole pile of these Allium millennium seeds. I've never grown them from seed before, so this is going to be my first time. All you have to do is gently pluck these out. And once again, just let them dry and you can store them in a nice cool spot. I'm going to show you, have a video of this, of my planting at least, probably like early in the spring, and see if these even produce plants. I don't see why they shouldn't. So yeah, this is the Allium millennium. These really cute purple flowers. They look kind of almost alien. Very cool. So these are the seeds of that. I'm going to put this aside. And the other thing that I got that I don't know if I got a video of before, excuse me, is the goldenrods. So this is a goldenrod flower. And I let it dry on the plant for as long as it could. And again, brought them indoors and let them sit in a nice, dry, sunny spot. And I think they're sufficiently dry to take apart. So if you look at them close enough, they've got these little fluffy white, almost look like dandelion flowers or dandelion seeds. And that's it. So it's going to be a little harder and a little more, you'll be a little more careful with these. But basically just give them a good rub and they just kind of fall out like that. And this is another one that I'm going to try for the first time. I know back in Zambia, these grow pretty well from seed. Over here, they're a perennial that you just kind of purchase at the store. I don't see why they shouldn't come from seed. Everything comes from seed. Well, I guess all plants come from seed at some point. So this is another one that I'm going to try out. All right, well, this is all I was able to collect in terms of seeds this fall. I still have some petunias outside that are starting to dry up because their season is completely over. I'm going to see if I can find some that have seeds and try that. But this is basically my seed collection for this fall. I'm going to show you what I do with these starting like early spring. So yeah, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel and keep watching for more videos, and especially more videos of these seeds, and see what I get to do with them. All right, thank you. I'll see you next time.